Howdy, folks. Welcome to Retsutalk, episode 34. Beef, how's it going?
It's going okay. You?
Pretty good. We have a first-time guest with us. You may know him as the curator of some things that are awful.com, Rich Lotax Kiyanka.
Is that close enough? Or I'm sorry, sir. I told him how to pronounce it. Please don't be mad. Look what you did.
Hi, yeah.
Ah, God! Damn it!
I said, doing, guy.
Fuck.
Had to call him right when he was going through that tunnel.
That was frightening. So, Beatus, what video games are you playing nowadays?
Well, I finished The Last of Us recently, and I just don't have time for anything else right now. GTA 5's coming in the mail. It's pretty exciting.
That's great.
Any games you're playing?
What do you call it? I'm thinking I'm gonna buy Grand Theft Auto 5, but I was thinking of replaying the Max Payne series. Honestly, you know,
You're on to get a Rockstar kick going, play all the games in their canon.
Yeah, basically. And I was thinking of maybe like putting together a big Word document with like my thoughts and feelings on the entire series and how I think Max changed as a character. That
would be an epic Tumblr post.
I think it would. I
think you're overdue for one.
I think so too.
Did I hear epic Tumblr?
You did.
Oh, is my microphone working now?
And those were the magic words, yeah.
I'm sorry, I was having technical difficulties before. I don't know what was going on, solar flares.
We know you're a bit of an audio not so great.
Yeah, well, I'm in everything not so great. You don't need to limit it to audio.
Yeah, exactly. How's it going, Lotax?
I'm okay. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good.
That was the only interview question I had prepared.
Yeah.
For this whole thing.
What games are you playing, Lotax? Good ones.
None.
Oh. What bad games are you playing?
Oh, man.
Segue.
You want the full list or just like an abridged list or...
The full... We asked our guests to come prepared.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. This is kind of last minute. I'm not going to use
like
that
if you had it memorized, that would have been good.
Yeah. Let's see here. Infection, Mr. Ace, Robot Future, Terrorists, 2D first-person shooter, the President Bush Defense Beta Force.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you have to defend President... No, you have to kill President Bush, I think. One of the two.
Oh.
And they're zombies.
And they're zombies.
First-person Scarecrow Arena, first-person Scarecrow Puzzle, Grand Carnage, Halo first-person shooter, Hero of War, Zombie City, The Virus Seas. I don't know how they're trying to spell that.
Heard that one was excellent.
Yeah, and I already did Meat House. Yeah, that's about it right now.
Gotcha. So you have a full plate there.
Yeah, they
You're
just
all
keep
set.
coming.
They don't stop making these bad games, do they?
What time period was all that in?
3 years ago, mostly.
Nice. Let me ask you a question. So, Let's Play has been around, I guess, this sub-forum since, 2007, maybe? It was its own thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kicked something awful out of the red, I heard.
Right. So, why did it take you 6 years to start posting in it?
Because I thought the whole concept of Let's Play is gay as shit. And I still kind of do. Because just going back, the first thing that snaps to my mind was when I was a kid, I didn't have a Nintendo because my parents didn't believe in having a Nintendo. Because they said, oh, you just play games on it. I'm like, yeah, damn right. But so instead of that, I would always have to go over to my friend's house and then they wouldn't let me play. They would just show me the games while they played. And so I always associated Let's Play with watching somebody else play when you're kind of the guy who wants to play.
Wow. It's like the video games in a glass case that you can never really touch.
Yeah. Yeah, and my friends were all assholes. You know, they would just get the games. They're like, no, you can have a turn later. And then later would be like when we graduated college.
I see. Oh, I'm really sorry to have triggered that in you.
Oh, no, that's just what immediately came to mind. And then I would watch some of them. It'd be like, hey, let's play Super Mario Brothers 2, also known as Doki Doki Panic. And I was thinking, why would you want to watch somebody play a game that's popular that, you know, you can play?
Well, that's funny you say that, because I do like the ones that are like more like fucked up, obscure kind of game shit, you know, or like stuff that you wouldn't want to play so you could kind of laugh at.
Yeah. I mean, I'll watch those because those are more like they're just incomprehensible. And
right.
You haven't seen it before and you haven't been exposed to it, and there's like no easy way to get it. But if somebody's doing, let's play Grand Theft Auto 4,
right?
You know, it's kind of been done. I don't know how much juice we can squeeze from that apple.
Now, if you put some scarecrows or bush assassination gameplay into the
and they're
mix-
wizards too.
By the way, Bush Assassination is the name of my game coming up where you fuck a lot of chicks. I just wanted you to know.
Good.
I won't tell the Secret Service. They're not working.
Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, it's time for Retsutalk Political Theater, which is a regular...
Shutdown edition.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's open up LF.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
How has the shutdown affected the workings of somethingawful.com?
Well, our beer is being delayed because the beer has to be approved by the state, and the state's not doing the approvals now. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the
Times
end
are
of it.
tough.
Absolutely.
Real tough.
When you tweet and ask people to come over to the Something Awful office, like, do people actually come?
No, I think they think that I'm kidding. If I were to put it on the forums, then most people would. I think it's a different cross section where people on Twitter just like, this guy just tweets about fart dicks and boners.
Right.
Yeah, obviously he's giving me directions to a giant hell pit, which our office is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't your office in the middle of pretty much nowhere?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say nowhere. I mean, we do have a Subway. I mean, the Subway sandwich is not an actual Subway mass transit.
Right. It's like in a little like strip mall kind of thing, right?
We're next to lawyers and some guy who sells aprons and handguns.
Schmorky.
I don't know what Schmorky sells. Schmorky sells shirts that say, like, I hate myself and want to die.
Oh.
And,
thanks for bringing me down.
And all his Tumblr people buy it.
He has Tumblr people?
Yeah, on butt hugs, which I always call butt thugs, and it drives them crazy.
What made you decide you needed an office for the internet stuff, like, as opposed to work from home?
Because I wanted to get away from my, soon-to-be ex-wife.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
That'd do it.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. I mean, hey, it's freedom. It's
great. It was one of the best moves I made.
Absolutely. I mean, hell,
second
I'm married.
only to turning her into ex-wife.
I see. Right.
Well, you're next, Sloby.
Are you there now at the office?
Yeah.
Were you waiting there for us for this podcast?
No, we were trying to get Grand Theft Auto online working.
And the office has the best internet connection or whatever for that?
Well, we just have, all the Xboxes here, and so Schmorky and I were trying to do it
all
here.
of the Xboxes?
Yeah, all of them in the world.
Wow.
Every single one.
Whoa.
We have all the Xboxes.
Are you there alone, or?
I am now because Schmorky didn't want to do this. I said, Schmorky, do you want to do the podcast? He goes, I don't think so.
Sounds just like him.
It's probably a wise move, honestly, because
kind of a career killer.
Yeah, this is really stepping down for you. I'm sorry. Like,
I think it's more of a career thriller.
Whoa, really?
Oh.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Like the MJ song?
I'm a little erect, I gotta tell you.
Okay, now it's back to killer.
Yep, I thought that'd do it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Are you going to sleep in the office tonight?
Me?
And Sloby. Yeah.
I'm in the basement. My wife is asleep because
Name dropper?
she's lazy. All right, let me ask you this though. What do other people on the SA Dream Team think of Let's Play?
There's one that they're all gaga about. Which one is it?
Danganronpa?
That might be it. It's some anime thing that...
No, it's System Shock 2. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to close the paywall. You put up a
No,
paywall now.
don't. Oh wait, does that mean put it up or
Yeah,
down?
put it up.
Yeah, please. Absolutely.
It's been a while.
It has been. Well, actually,
So
I
is
haven't
it true
been
that it's
track.
just like a light switch you flick on and off?
It's like a hyperlink you click.
Is it a special chair you sit in?
No, you can't sit on a chair on the internet, actually.
Oh,
But you can click links.
gotcha.
You sit on a chair to use the internet?
Yeah, but it's a normal chair. As normal as you can get for the internet.
I understand. So, all right, having like a whole site and thing like dedicated to making fun of shit on the internet is it like amazing that you can there's still like a bottom or no bottom really to how bad shit gets even like a decade and a half later?
It's more sad.
You ever have trouble finding those awful link of the days or whoever it is that does that?
No. It's just sad.
Do you have like a calendar?
You just type 3 letters in Google and something auto-completes that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you can like type, fashionable hat, and then the second result will be these big burly bears sticking their dicks in hats, and it'll be like hat fuck.
You ever considered putting safe search on?
No, because that's the beauty of the internet.
It's unfiltered.
Just in your spare time.
Ah,
Your spare internet time.
But at least we're safe on YouTube, right? I mean, nothing bad there.
Yeah. There's no NSFW there.
No. I think, there's some really good Let's Players on there too that you can watch, and enjoy.
yeah, I like the ones that scream a lot and get very scared very easily.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
They're really good, like that, like Mark Appealer.
Oh, yeah.
He's a hoot, that guy. HOOT, hoot. That's what he is.
I saw one video where he had a little space under the scare cam, so he danced under it. Did a little jig, Because you want to have fun with Let's Play. You want to just like, you want to be a bit of a character,
Yeah. Well, they are characters. Characters are welcome on YouTube.
Absolutely.
And when I'm seeing a grown man shriek to a digital representation of a 7-year-old Korean girl, man, I know I'm going to be subscribing to him and buying all his shirts for the next 7 years.
I have a big stock here if you ever want to borrow one.
Borrow? Hell no.
Of Markiplier shirts. I think he wore one.
Oh, does it smell like screams from a grown man?
It sounds like it, strangely. Like if you listen to the t-shirt up to your ear, you hear a very faint. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like the ocean, only terrible.
Well, that sounds like one of those things that you need to classify in the secure, contain, protect deal.
Oh God, that wiki?
Yeah.
I'm all over that fucking thing. Dude, you have to see some of the shit I've written about. There's like, all right, hold on. I'm let you know on what I'm working on, okay? Mm-hmm. Imagine like a pair of socks, but like fucking haunted, right?
Whoa.
I know. Seriously.
Far out, man.
I know. And how the fuck are you going to contain and protect that? You can't.
And then, okay, I got this one. And then you like walk in and then like, hey, Jim, don't put on the socks. And you go, I know, I'm not going to put on the socks. And then he looks at me like, man, those are comfortable socks. And they go, yeah, Jim, you might want to try the socks on. It's like, okay, I'll do it. And then like puts them on. It's like, oh shit, I've been haunted, haven't I? And then, he's got the socks. He's got the haunt of socks on him.
Okay, I'm feeling you, but I would prefer it if it were like, oh, geez, I'm getting redacted, aren't I?
Oh yeah, this is post.
Right, yeah.
This is before you go in and do the wonderful editing that strips out anything interesting from it.
Right, no, because if you do a lot of like redacted and data expunged and stuff, it makes it more mysterious. Because what could they have expunged?
Yeah.
Why did they leave in the guy getting murdered and shit? But who knows what they took out?
It's called
maybe how tall.
Leaving it up to the viewer's imagination.
Right, absolutely.
And that's the scariest part of modern horror.
Modern internet horror.
Yeah, except they do the opposite and they just throw something in your face and it screams.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And you have to pick up 8 notes.
That could be a good scare cam video, though, maybe, is if you were to read SCP Wiki and just scream at it. I don't even mean read it out loud, like you just sit there with a printout. I could see that happening.
What?
Huh?
You just have to be screaming out redacted.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. Or you could have like a funny little thing like the redacted alarm where you push a button on the side and like a little thing comes out and bang. You're fucking redacted. Oh, or if you ban people from your YouTube channel or like comment remove, you say, you've been redacted. And that could be like your catchphrase, you know, like bros or...
Oh, good. So I'll be forever associated with SCP. Yeah. I'm going to ride this train all the way down to hell.
You might as well. I bet it would actually make a shitload of money on YouTube. Because everything fucking does. I've learned from YouTube more than anything else that people will watch fucking anything, especially when it comes to Let's Play. Like, it just doesn't matter. Like, you can, any game, just say anything you want over it. You could really even just take what we're saying now and put it over Yoshi's Cookie, and boom, you know? Instant cash flow. Why aren't we doing this, Beatus?
Yeah, play some Sega Genesis GYMs in the background.
There you go, absolutely.
I was an SNES kid. Never played that Genesis shit.
What a fool.
Somebody kicked this guy. Somebody kicked this guy.
I had both.
Harumph.
I also had a Turbo Graphics.
Oh, you got to play Splatterhouse.
I played it in the arcade when I was younger. The real fucking deal, not so censored Splatterhouse.
Yeah.
I fucking love that shit. You know, they made a new Splatterhouse game.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, it's a 3D beat 'em up. Do you ever play Splatterhouse Diabetes?
I did not know.
Do you even know what that is, or?
Sounds delicious.
You're 0 for 2, God.
Do you know what a video game is?
That's where you
don't know, do you?
well,
Wait.
let's
give him a hint. Sometimes a button marked B is involved in them.
Mm-hmm. And
That's usually...
We're not talking about B-movie either.
No.
So you put on a suit, reach up into the hive.
No,
and
that's
film yourself
furry.
doing...
That's furrydom.
Oh.
And
Furrdom.
Furrendium.
Mm-hmm. Wait, or it could be a brony thing. Do the bronies dress up as the ponies, or I forgot?
They dress up with their little fedoras, and they shave approximately 500. No, I'm familiar with the images because my kids actually like My Little Pony, and so whenever I see a My Little Pony on the ground, I'm like, oh shit, did a brony break in here? Is this like some crazed
So
guy?
your kids are bronies.
Well, the girls, they're 8 and 5.
Your kids are bronies.
Yeah, without
Nice.
the B, they're just ronies.
Galnies.
But I actually tried to watch it because every time a brony would get on my case and be like, "Oh, dude, you have to watch it. The writing is not for children. It's deep. It's incredible writing. It's wonderful." And I watched it. It's just like the cartoons from the 80s. It's like,
So these are the people who come to your office when you invite them over?
no, we've never had any bronies over here.
Okay.
I'm talking about online cyber style conversations.
Can we consider this
Cyber-style.
an open invite for the bronies, or?
Yeah, but a concentration camp will come in the future.
Oh dear.
No, somebody in my Let's Play thread did a art version of Shmorky and I as bronies. And as soon as I saw that, I just made this giant image that just said no, and I replaced it. Put no.
I had fan fiction written about us, but I'm saying I had it because I wrote it. But no, I mean,
I commissioned it.
yeah, that was about, I think, one of the worst things we've encountered. But yeah, being drawn as the My Little Pony, that's rough. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, it was horrifying.
Well, when you founded something awful, it kind of led up to that.
Wait. It happened in your thread?
Yeah, on the forums.
Whoa, why the fuck didn't I get a report about that?
That's supposed to be some Tumblr shit, son.
Oh, shit. I've been slacking off.
Oh.
Oh, well. That's not the worst thing that's happened to you on the this whole internet stuff, right?
No.
No. Because I saw some video where you were surprised in an airport once, like you were landing, and I guess like a couple of goons found out where you were gonna land and like kind of ambushed you there.
Yeah, that was in '99 or something.
Wow, you were popular really early then.
No, actually it was 2001. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Was that flattering or a bit scary? Or
It was awkward.
Sounds about right.
anybody at least buy you a beer or something? Or
No, they were strange folk.
oh, I'm sorry.
Eh.
Did they go to the airport specifically to see you?
Yeah.
That's a bit incredible, honestly.
Those pre 9/11 days.
Oh, well, yeah, no, 2001, yeah, I guess. 'Cause you could never, I guess you could never really pull that off now.
No.
Like, no,
So, Lotex, you're glad 9/11 happened?
Yeah. It's about time those two towers got their comeuppance.
they were pretty arrogant, honestly.
Yeah, look at us. We're so tall looking down on you. Yeah. Let's knock you a peg or two down, or 3 or 4.
Jeez.
Most.
Is there any sort of patriotic bad games that you could find, maybe to like protect the Twin Towers or something?
We did the Escape from 9/11, Escape from the Twin Towers.
Oh, I didn't. Wait, did I see? I did see that one, and it like had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, you're in a basement.
Yeah, and it was like
The escape doesn't sound very challenging.
No, you have to go through libraries and McDonald's. That's really about it.
Was this game researched?
No, it was more of a what if situation. What if all these things I'm putting in this game actually matched up?
Do you think? Did you think it prepares you though for terrorism at all, or?
It makes you want to commit terrorism.
Oh, well, there is that.
Well, don't do that.
I think you were saying too. There's like a whole trick to finding these bad games, right? Where it's like it's got to be good enough that it's like a game, but bad enough that it's help.
Yeah, anybody can make like a shitty, unplayable game. It's the same with movies. Like anybody can make an unwatchable, terrible movie.
I feel like this is some backwards like motivational speech or something.
No, but there's like this special kind where people who are you can tell when somebody's actually trying to convey some fucked up moon Martian emotion that they heard about, and they're trying to actually convey something and actually do something with it, but they can't because they're just utter idiots. And so those are the ones that we actually look for where they're trying to have some sort of story. You know, most of them is just ripped off from Half-Life, and they put their own stupid spin on it. But yeah, I mean, I can't do just the regular garbage ones where it's just like, poke George Bush in the eye with a carrot. Ha ha. Low-owned Roofle Dog 29. Epic fail.
IGN gave that a 10, though.
Yeah, I gave that a 10, even though there's only 5 stars for rating them. I added 5 stars.
Right.
Well, why wouldn't you? Yeah.
Well, that's how IGN got there.
Ah.
You know, by going that extra mile. You know,
Mile of stars.
Putting in that little elbow grease to really say, you know, hey, we're not going to be a Kotaku or a, you know, videogamegirlunderwear.com site, you know, which by the way is very good and I own it. You know, we're going to add some stars here and we're going to be a fucking IGN. Boom. Bang. Cut it. Print.
Does Kotaku still hate Something Awful?
I have no idea. I never knew they did to begin with.
Did they originally? Yeah.
I heard that they did, but I've never been to their site except to read this one article where this guy was just waxing poetic about how Japan is the most glorious nation in the world for roughly 7 million billion pages.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, and he just kept on going on and on and on.
They're still about that?
Yes. That's all they're about. It's like, hey, why don't you come down? There's hostess bars here. All Americans look like superheroes to them. Even if you have a 1-inch long wang like I do, you know, it's all 25 times the normal size of the guys here. I've seen them.
You sold me.
I think that is, though, to be fair, the conversion rate of a 1-inch long wang to the 25 superheroes or whatever the hell you just said.
Well, if we used Bitcoins, it would be more even.
Right.
Sure.
I would think, though, at some point, people would have figured out, like, Japan's okay. It's not, you know, the wondrous place. Oh, have you heard of the new thing? It's like anime social justice. No, this is a thing. It's like anime social justice warriors. It's like, if you make fun of people who, like, really get invested in the anime and shit, it's like you get called racist now. And it's like kind of like you're oppressing them, or you have like their checking like their anime privilege.
You're being racist towards anime?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
like I probated some guy for saying like tsundere or hikikomori or some shit in Danganronpa 2.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. And this guy was like, "Oh, Slow Beef is so fucking racist, like because he's banning Japanese words on an English forum or whatever." You know. It's like a thing though. Like apparently, like it's not just that one thing. Like apparently, there's guys on Twitter who are like posting about it. You know, it's great. Join up immediately is basically the gist of what I'm saying.
There's so many words and things and ideas that I can't use anymore. I can't keep track of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite internet word?
Pants.
I'm being nerdy, James Lipton here.
Like if I were to just say I saw a girl down the street. That would be offending somebody, wouldn't it?
I almost hung up just now.
I'm sorry.
Just hearing that garbage.
I'm sorry. Like you
The
have this
fuck, man?
because saying like just girl implies that like what was it, cis and
Yeah, cisnormative and
gender
Why
binary.
don't you check that
and-
dong privilege, Low-Tax?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the vocab down pat. I just know the words, and the words are bad, and I'm supposed to feel bad.
It's no, I understand. I have a Wikipedia page, for you if you like.
No, I don't.
Basically, no,
Oh,
you don't.
I'll
like-
pass.
Okay.
Really? So, well,
Oh no.
sounds great.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. That's I don't know. I think that shit's like its own worst enemy. It's like it's crazy. Basically, that's all I have. That's my big insight. Into
Yeah,
the world.
as an otherkin scaly bear, I just want to let you know that I support your views.
I understand. Scaly bear. That's awesome.
Yeah, scalies.
Please don't tell me that's a thing. I mean, I can guess what it is, but
Yeah, furry, scaly. Come on.
all right. Now, how do you put? I never. Yeah, I don't even want to finish that thought. Honestly, I'm sorry, Diabetes. Were you saying something just now?
I was desperately trying to change the subject.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Low-Tax, how did you get into making these internet videos? What was your muse, your inspiration? What drove you to YouTube?
I'd like to say those idiots who scream and do the scream videos.
You're welcome.
You're not one of them.
We're not.
You haven't dug deep enough.
God, I hope not. I'd hang up right now. No,
Can I? Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I had never heard of PewDiePie before. I had never heard of who else are the other douchebags that do that shit, like Markiplier, Markiplier, and
Marco Rubio.
there's like a couple others.
There's a ton of them, really. C-Nanners is one.
C-Nanners?
Yeah, like SEA. I've actually never watched this stuff. I just see a bunch of I think I brought this up on a previous, but I saw one guy who was doing a screaming let's play of an Amnesia Minecraft mod where it's like the blocky ass fucking Minecraft graphics, but still.
Wow. That reminds me of a Dead Milkman song that's probably well before any of your ages. You'll scream to anything. There's a B-side.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe out there somebody might recognize it.
I think I'm actually older than you, by the way.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
You're not older than me.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm like the oldest. I thought I was like the
Go,
oldest.
y'all! I'm gonna die before you.
It's even more. I always felt like it was super shameful I was doing this shit at this age, but you know.
I'm 12.
Oh. I don't think legally we should be talking to you. Isn't that like the COPA thing or whatever? I don't know.
Francis Ford?
You know what? Wait, the one thing I wanted to tell people listening to this too is you're so anti-PewDiePie. This is like, I'm not even like making some stupid like, you know, Jeff Foxworthy joke or something, but like when I showed you adults react to PewDiePie, that video like I made a long time ago, you couldn't even get through that.
No, because I had not watched it before, and the YouTube PewDiePie thing was a completely new. Like I had no idea that the screaming man baby playing horror games existed, much less that it was extremely popular. And is
What went through your mind at that moment?
Well, first, I couldn't comprehend it. I mean, this all took place like within probably like 2 seconds. But at first, I couldn't comprehend it. And then I was thinking, maybe this is a joke. And then I was trying to like list off all other excuses why this person may be doing it, you know. But when it stuck, you know, when I started to realize that he just keeps doing this over and over and over, I resignation kind of hit in. And then I was just like, well, that's the worst thing ever. I kind of wish for the days before this, but...
How long after that did you find out that he is the #1 subscribed person on YouTube?
Around the same time, but I'm used to finding out that people who have no talent are usually the ones who attract billions and billions of people who also have no talent.
Yeah, I'm looking, he's closing in on 14 billion...
Morons.
Billion subscribers, more than the GDP.
Subscribers.
Yeah, subscribers.
Yeah.
No, he has. I was trying to see how many videos he has, so I think it's in the 2,000 mark. But that other guy, that I think the video is gonna come out tomorrow. You know, that we made fun of. 27,000 videos on YouTube.
Really?
I'm really no, and that's not like a joke or like an exaggeration. He actually has that many.
How long has he been on YouTube?
And also he has like
29 years.
Wow.
He has like he really does have like 4 or 5 different channels even. So like that 27,000 number I got from wherever I saw this is not even like he has. This is a real thing. He has a channel called DSP Classics, which are his own videos, mind you. Like, oh, these are the classics. From that age-old time of like 2 years ago.
Well, you know how people like to listen to classic rock. It's the same thing.
Does he have the Criterion edition?
I think he must. He also has daily vlogs. Which, let me put you this way, a weekly podcast is enough fucking work that I'm coming up to for shit to talk about that I can't imagine coming up every day with interesting shit that people want to hear you say, especially that guy.
So YouTube's been around for, what, 7 years now?
Yeah, about.
So assuming he's been on YouTube that whole time, 27,000 divided by 7, so he's done 3,857 videos per year, which per day would be about 10 to 11 videos every day.
And how long are the average length?
The average length can be about 20 minutes-ish. 20. I've seen longer from him, too.
That's about right.
Yeah, but they're not short videos. They're not like 5-10 minute ones.
Well, yeah, because you can't cram in. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Yeah, you know, that wouldn't fit in under 2 minutes.
What
if you slow down the audio though?
What am I doing here? Yeah,
I
constantly.
don't get it.
It doesn't make sense.
It's like I'm talking to 2 Dark Side Phils.
I hate that I only picked up on that laugh after I'd recorded my shit, honestly. But he does that like just randomly, like I don't understand. And he does this. I saw this one video. This is so fucked up. He was whining about he's playing Street Fighter 4 online, you know, and he no joke started playing this kid. He whined about it before the match even fucking started. Like he picked Hawken, the big fat guy, and the other guy picked Guile, and he's like, "That's a fucking counter pick. This guy's watching the stream and cheating. Oh, this is bullshit, man. This is fucking." But it hadn't even fucking started yet. It's like it's almost like a challenge. Like that is the holy grail of whining. Like before the thing even happened yet. If only I could be like that, man.
He's an inspiration.
The best whining I ever got out of internet YouTube people, besides the dang gam gronkall thing, was when I used to play Call of Duty, and I only played Call of Duty for one reason, and that was the riot shield. Because the riot shield was the stupidest, most worthless piece of shit in the game. You know, you just held it in front of you, and if anybody has ever seen anybody use it before, you can just shoot people at the feet. You can go slightly around them and shoot them. And you can't, and you have to hit them twice to kill them with the riot shield. So that's all I would pick, and then everybody else, like Schmorky, would play with me, and we would all have riot shields. And just killing somebody with the riot shield, they would go scream like, "Look at these motherfucking riot shield fucking faggots, always using the most overpowered weapon in the game." I'm just like, what are you talking about?
Riot shield, really?
Yeah, they called it the most overpowered weapon in the game.
It's a weapon?
Yeah, no, you can shield bash with it, I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you have to actually sneak up to somebody. So I would use the perks to make it so you couldn't hear my footsteps, and I ran fast. And all I would do is run around the map beating people to death with a riot shield. And, because they would all be looking at each other trying to, oh, that guy has a gun. Let's shoot that guy with a gun. And I'm just running full speed, bash, bash, dead, bash, bash, dead.
It was like being a rhinoceros in a Call of Duty deathmatch kind of thing, I'd imagine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But
yeah.
that really upset people.
They get so upset.
And then you rocketed to fame.
The worst and least flexible weapon in the game.
I'm surprised, that could be an interesting feature too, is just the people freaking out. And I guess they have tons of that already. I'm a terrible internet entrepreneur. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think if you're looking for video footage of wacky things happening in Call of Duty, I think the train has missed the station.
I don't know. We made fun of one guy. It was this really awkward video where he was trying to pick up a girl in Call of Duty, but also trying to make it like he totally wasn't really doing that, he's kind of doing these jokes. At one point he's like, man, so I bet you get verbally raped in here all the time.
Classic pickup line.
Absolutely, yeah. That was, that's a big, PUA thing is the thing.
Yeah.
It's called the verbal rape opener.
The E-neg.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I thought those were Scientology terms.
Oh, E-neg?
Well,
Yeah.
you can get tested for them also.
But then Ron Hubbard throws you off his boat.
Or his DC-10 made out of solid gold and dreams.
Yeah, yeah.
Alien
dreams. Yeah.
Alien dreams, right.
R.I.P.
I'm just going to pour a little
Namaste.
Namaste.
L. Ron Paul.
I heard someone fucking say that the other day in real life.
Namaste?
Yeah. I was touched.
Were they in mid-yoga pose?
I think so. No, it was on the bus. It was on a bus in New Jersey.
A yoga bus. I knew it.
Mm-hmm. In Yoga, New Jersey.
Yoga, New Jersey.
Absolutely.
New Jersey's known mainly for its yoga. Your governor is all about it.
I know. He's a fit guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw Chris Christie living out in Missouri or whatever, but he's a sexy beast.
Yeah.
You get the news there, right?
Yeah, in most areas of the United States, we do have access to the national news, especially those of us with the internet.
Right.
I only get one internet site, but it's AOL's homepage.
Is it Reddit? Oh.
No, I don't know what that is.
Well, how do you get to your own website?
I just kind of have to guess. I use Coffee Cup. What you see is what you get editor, and just kind of hope for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun to have fun.
Sometimes I think it's fun to have fun. Speaking of fun,
Nice.
thank you. Is that a good transition there?
Yeah, you're learning. Yeah.
Thank you. How did you get in touch with this Mike Nelson dude?
I emailed him.
And
Was he playing Call of Duty in the same match where you were killing people with the riot shield?
No.
Was he talking over? Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
No, I just sent him an email saying, hey, would you like to do some collaboration? He's like, sure.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's it, really?
Yeah, I mean, I could try a better story, but...
You could have at least negged him or something.
You could have asked him if he always got verbally raped by the other people in Mystery Science Theater.
Jeez.
That would, work for me.
Hey, I'd rather take Joel because he was much more funnier than you, but, if you're not doing anything...
There you go.
Maybe you want to shit up some of the stuff over here with me?
Is that the biggest real life celebrity you've dealt with due to something awful and all that stuff?
Well,
Depends on how you weigh Mike Nelson against Uwe Boll.
Yeah, the Macho Man Savage called up my dad and threatened to beat him up.
Wait, I thought that wasn't
Well,
Ultimate...
then now he's dead, so.
I thought Ultimate Warrior was
Yeah,
the one that
Ultimate
was
Warrior.
made.
Sorry, I get him confused.
Oh.
Wait, he really called up your father?
Yeah, because we have the same name, and so he thought it was my number.
What did you do to piss him off?
I don't remember, but it was something. It wasn't even an article that I wrote. It was something Zach wrote.
I remember this. It was, yeah, because he had this website where it was like, I think it was either an awful link of the day or it was like, I remember the article making fun of his website because it was all like really like super conservative political shit, but also like his Ultimate Warrior site, like in the same place. So you could see like a shirtless guy like yelling at politics at you in hypertext form, you know? And because I think he like threatened to sue you for libel at one point, and it was like, there was a back and forth follow-up article with like Leonard J. Krabs and all that. And then he was like, I can't deal with this right now. Too many irons in the fire, you know? Because you can imagine the Ultimate Warrior is very busy in the 21st century. But
he was playing World of Warcraft.
He'd be Alliance.
I've never played World of Warcraft.
Me neither.
I had a stint with it for a while.
What was that like, that stint?
Not good.
It's
a dark period.
Could you go in there? No, tell me about it.
Were you a panda bear?
No, it was pre-Panda Bear.
Oh.
Wait, isn't the new thing, though, the World of Warcraft card game now? That Hearthstone thing?
They announced that a while back, didn't they? Or was it the last PAX, maybe?
I don't know. I see, like, Twitter is, like, aflame with this fucking, like, game or whatever, where, like, everyone's like, I got a new deck. Oh, I can't wait for, I don't know, the dragon card to come out, you know?
You play.
No, I don't know anything about it. I would like to know more about it, because it can't be what I think it is, where you're just playing cards against each other, only without actual cards and online, right?
Can you put hats on the cards?
I think you probably can.
Because I know hats are very
You can
popular.
do that in most games, actually, now.
Put hats on cards?
If you could, like, tokenize...
Well, hats on anything.
I'll have to look into that.
Anything.
They're good business, though.
Zip.
Everything.
This is what you do. Your first hat's only 1 Bitcoin.
Hats
and then
off to you.
your second's 2. Right.
Mm-hmm.
What's your opinion of Bitcoin, Slow Tax?
It's my opinion on Bitcoins.
Yeah.
Well, they certainly are a thing.
I have to put one into something off there to load an article.
Yeah, feed me Bitcoins.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to say. And monitors are going to come with a little slot that you can actually shove the Bitcoin in, where it turns into ones and zeros and sends it to us.
I met a
Are you glad you asked me that question?
Yes. Can I put a hat on the Bitcoin?
Yes.
Sold.
Bitcoin hats.
Sold. What if you put a Bitcoin on a hat?
What if you put a hat on a Bitcoin?
Holy shit.
Wearing a hat. And,
oh my God.
And it's made out of bacon.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is the sexiest chat I've ever been in.
Make sure Slow Beef never hears word of this. This is
Slow Beef's wearing a hat right now.
I'm not, though.
A jester's hat.
Why won't anyone talk to me or acknowledge me?
Hi, Slow Beef. How's it going? I hate that guy.
Hey.
What?
So
I'm great, first of all.
I know you're great. He's not.
I am, though.
Hold on. I'm not disagreeing with you. I am disagreeing with him.
You're doing great.
I can't hear what you're... You're in no position of authority. Actually, wait, neither are you. Oh, well, whatever.
You know, the new Chucky movie is good.
It is. Is it?
Yeah.
What is it called?
I don't know, like Chucky Returns?
No, it's not that.
It's something like that.
Didn't they have, like, Seed of Chucky before?
Yeah.
Where he had, like,
Bride of Chucky.
a baby Chucky?
Yeah, and he's back.
Hat of Chucky.
He's back, and he's crazier than ever.
Fucking Chucky.
He was pretty sane before, but now all bets are off.
Yeah.
What a jokester that Chucky is.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't make the humorous quips like he did in the 80s where like he'll push somebody down the stairs and say like, "Have a nice fall." Now he'll just like push somebody down the stairs and say, "Fuck you, you dumb cunt bitch."
That's pretty clever too, though.
I saw Child's Play 2, and he did that back then, too, actually. He was like, "Get fucked, asshole," when he stabs. It was like Freddy Krueger, but he couldn't think of funny things to say, so he just cursed.
It's juxtaposition. Nobody wants to see a child's doll making such horrible, horrible remarks.
It is, well, it is that, I guess. But yeah. But I don't think Chucky was ever clever, is the thing.
He tried to be.
Yeah. This is true. But
Well, maybe Chucky will get a British reboot and he'll be more clever.
maybe Chucky just needs an E for effort.
Yeah, and then
Just like the...
with the British reboot, no one will be able to tell when he's actually telling jokes.
Right.
Yeah, he's so dry.
Fucking Brits.
Pit, Foley Death.
A chav nicked me mobile.
Oh, you gonna get shiv, mate.
Gonna get me some bangers.
You lost me there.
Bangers and mash.
I don't know how to speak English, I'm sorry.
I don't speak the language.
Just say oi, gov.
Oi, Gov.
There you go.
You saying the chipper British Isles came up to you, my son? Is that good? They say my son in some of the crime movies.
I think those would be Irish movies.
No. Wait, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe or oi, governor.
Oi, governor.
Mayhaps? Is that one? They say mayhaps, right? It's like perhaps, maybe. Baby.
Yeah, and instead of babies, they say wee young toddling. So can you say that? Try saying that.
We young toddlings?
Yeah, no, say it in a British voice, though.
Oh. We young toddlings.
Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. And instead of gloves, they say wraps.
Why do they say that?
Because it like wraps around the hand.
What do you call a fucking burrito then?
I don't know. I just know that they call gloves wraps. So say, it's getting too chilly. I've got to put on me wraps.
Look, it's all on the somethingawful.uk front page.
Or an encyclopedia,
Yeah.
as it were.
Are you not going to do the woman's voice?
What woman's voice?
Oh, it's getting too cold out here.
Wait, me or him?
You.
Oh, wait.
Slow beef.
What woman? All right.
I'm lost.
Putting on your wraps.
Oh, it's getting too cold in here.
No, that's just a British Ridley.
Is that British Ridley?
Yeah, that was British Ridley.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Freshen your drink, governor. Like that?
Yeah. I got to put on me wraps.
I gotta put on me wraps.
Yeah.
I gotta put on me wraps.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I sound like one of the Spice Girls. Again.
And they've got
Or a very uptight rap artist.
they've
one of
got
those
the
things.
goofiest they've got the goofiest shit, what's the word that I'm looking for? Slang for stuff like mirrors. They call them hair jams.
No, they don't.
And I don't even know where that came from.
Is that the Cockney rhyming shit? Like China plate for your friend? That's a real one. Like you can say like if someone's your friend, you call them your chine. And it means like China plate, and because it rhymes with me mate.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that.
Or like you have a butcher's, you know.
This got slanderous like 5 minutes ago.
Or like weenus.
Oi.
Your fire at your desire.
Oh, that's one. There you go. Boom. Bang. That rhymes with penis. You're set.
Great.
Great. That's actually when I was talking about Chucky before, I was referring to myself because I don't think of funny things. I just use pee-pee jokes and stuff loudly. I'm from Jersey that way. I'm sorry.
That's why you're a YouTube hit.
Absolutely. That's why we are, pal.
Don't bring me in this.
Hey, I heard you got partnered recently by a big group. That's all I know about that.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Didn't you join like the same, like the Yogscast guys or some shit?
Yeah, the Maker Game Station something.
Gotcha.
But I don't know. I honestly don't know what they're supposed to be doing for me.
They're supposed to be, you know how YouTube was like you'd try to run an ad on your video and YouTube would be like, nah.
Yeah.
Or maybe they would like for like a day and then the next day they'd be like, no.
Or maybe a copyright infringed somebody.
Yeah, what the fuck? What did you do to piss off like Google so bad?
I don't know. It was there from probably started happening in 2002. If you look back, there's times that if you would Google something awful, it would come up on the 23rd page.
How?
What would come up first?
It would just be articles about, and then Grandmother Jones bit into the cookie, which had a little bit too much salt in it, and she said, wow, that cookie sure tastes like something awful. Now we know not to use that recipe at the VFW anymore.
Well, to be fair, the something awful in her word bubble is hyperlinked to your website.
Oh, God. Whew.
Yeah.
You got Google bombed, pal.
Yeah, well, I think they found out that it was just, somebody that we pissed off that had skewed the results, and that eventually got fixed, but stuff's always fucked up.
Now to get back at you, though, if they Google Danganronpa, something awful is the first thing that comes up.
You're welcome.
Woo!
You're welcome.
Woo!
You ever, get to talk to anybody at Google finally, with that whole deal? Or are they just fuck it,
No, you don't. I never have gotten to speak to somebody whose native language is English.
I know a guy who works at Google, but for the nerdy kind of part of it, that was kind of stupid.
Android developer?
No. No, search engine developer, actually. And, apparently they have a crazy, interview process, and if you are, in fact, human and amicable, you cannot get the job. Or if you respond in a timely fashion, that's an instant kind of thing. That's an instant no-no, basically. Boom.
Well, then how did that Vince Vaughn movie get greenlit?
Are you talking about PewDiePie again?
Huh?
Oh, Vince Vaughn, I'm sorry. I don't know how that got greenlit. I guess that had something to do with Google.
Swingers?
The whole thing was a commercial for Google.
I didn't see it.
Neither did I, but I mean, from the ads, I could tell that it was just a giant ad.
I feel kind of bad for Vince Vaughn. Do you think he'd collab with us?
Yeah.
Apparently you just have to send him an email and he will.
No, he probably thinks he's better.
I don't know about all that. I mean, he might think he is, but let's be honest here. We all saw the Psycho remake.
I didn't see it.
We all saw the Psycho remake.
We all saw it.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to get Will Wheaton.
Is he a thing still, or?
Yeah, he's got
Signs
four
shit at conventions.
4 million Twitter followers or something.
And is George Takei the new Will Wheaton but older
And gayer.
and gayer?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Well,
Okay, that's good. Thank you. That's a good answer. Thank you. Do you think that's us? Do you think that's you? Do you think someday you're gonna be a Will Wheaton kind of guy? Either of you. Why don't you just start talking about hats again? That's fine.
yeah, let's change the subject.
All right.
Low Text, do you want to ask us anything?
Yeah, okay, so I was walking, I was in the mall, okay, and there is a gnat on my face.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this hot girl by the Orange Julius / what is that place that has the pretzels? Annie something pretzels.
Yeah, anti-ants.
Yeah, and so I was going to approach her, but I had this gnat that kept on flying in my face. And so she's in front of me and she orders something. And then I was going to say, oh, I just ordered the same thing. But then the gnat flew up my nose. And then so instead I just started snorting out of my nose repeatedly and coughing on her. And I pushed her down and I took her order and I left them all.
Came up with this list of agenda items for a very nice conversation.
Yeah. And so my question is, what should I have done?
Oh.
Honestly, I think you did the right thing.
Whew. I'll be able to sleep tonight.
Being totally honest with you, bro.
You are just such a sycophant. You know goddamn well he had so many chances with that girl that he passed up just through fear, really.
Well, what, that happened a few hours ago? You might hear from her later.
Have you tried Craigslist misconnections?
No, because once I started tasting those wonderful pretzels, she was way down, way down in popularity. I just wanted to go back and get some more pretzels, to be honest.
All right, I guess in that case.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked then. Yeah.
Right. No, I was... All right, yeah.
Sorry.
What else do you have for us?
I don't know.
why did you become such an audiophile? GTA 5. Oh, I'm sorry. That's two different topics.
Answer both questions at once,
Put
please.
them
Yes,
in one.
no, maybe. I just have ears that can pick up stuff, and I like figuring out how things work, especially when it comes to audio. Yeah, but to the extent that I've been working on audio stuff for now over 24 years, I'd say.
Holy.
Ooh, number dropper.
Yeah. And I don't know probably half of the stuff that I need to know, but it always comes down to when I started doing music stuff a long ass time ago in the 80s, 90s, and there wasn't much of a scene here. Nobody could give me hints about mixing and engineering and things like that.
There wasn't a big scene in Missouri?
Yeah, go figure.
Jesus.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, well, it's true. It's true. And so I started learning all this stuff so I could teach other people stuff. And same thing with computers. I like learning stuff just so I can teach other people and help them out. Mm-hmm. My voice is cracking.
That's okay. Well, that's you've been talking. Well, we're all ready to cry. We've been talking for 58 and a half minutes. What?
And counting.
Why won't you watch Harvester? Why won't you watch Harvester?
You ever heard of Harvester? Played Harvester?
I saw it on your thing, but it just looked like it was pointing and clicking.
It's so much more than that. So much more.
Just skip ahead.
Okay, well, send me a link to one and I'll watch it.
Check out this whole lodge thing. It is a hoot.
That's great. You always were such a kidder. Oh, God. I'm sorry. You'll get that in a few hours.
Maybe.
Listen, it's okay. Well, I gotta tell you, it sounds like you've successfully completed guesting in your first podcast.
Okay.
Now that whole internet thing doesn't work out, you gotta back up.
Yeah.
Have you been inspired to start your own podcast?
No.
No. What do you mean no? Wasn't this just a barrel of laughs?
Okay. Well, no, I mean, I didn't have any problem with this. I thought we had decent conversations. I'm just saying, if it was up to me, I mean, I'd just be making fart sounds for probably 99% of the time.
We have intros for our podcast. If you send me the fart sounds, I will.
No, I would be making the fart sounds.
Well, we can add them in post. This audio isn't final.
Okay. All right, talking about a little post.
We can add some reverb, some farts, some Chucky zingers.
Is post like slang for a drug or something?
Yeah.
Talking about some post?
Imagine wearing every hat
Post
at the same
production,
time.
you goof hag.
Oh. You got any compressors, bro?
Yeah, I can hook you up.
Nice.
What are you talking, Opto?
You got any of that multi-band shit?
You got some knobs
Yeah.
you can twist if you know what I'm saying.
Maybe some
You put a hat on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever put a head on that knob and just squeeze it?
Fucking, I'm about equalizers now.
Yeah, well, you got to find some good ones for your shit whore bilge machine that you have. That's right. I just called your Apple a shit whore bilge machine.
It's a Mac.
I know, an Apple.
Which is made
by
an Apple.
Apple's a company, Mac's a computer. Fucking loser. What an idiot.
Hoisted.
Go fuck yourself, Kyanka.
Hoisted.
Owned.
Hoisted.
Is that a thing?
Hoisted?
Yeah.
Is that British slang?
Yeah,
we're
getting
going back to?
hoisted by your own petard.
Oh. Dip. No, you've heard that. I'm trying to bring back Oh Dip for a while. That and Off Fooey. That's my things.
What about Hong Kong Foo? You ever try to bring that back?
No, I haven't.
It was like martial arts dog.
Oh, you know what? As long as do you want to talk about the ending to Harvester?
Are you talking to Lotax or me?
You.
Sure.
What do you think of it?
Kind of sudden. Yeah, thank you, Lotax.
Yeah. I agree.
Lotax speaks for me and my butthole.
The thing is that, I feel like maybe they had a message to send.
Well, maybe it had a message to send, but it did a poor job in communicating that message.
Yeah, I feel like they were just trying to cash in on the whole violent video games thing.
Do you think maybe it was something where, like, the Lodge was the pace increased very suddenly, so do you think it was like they started running out of time and so were just trying to cram as much as they could into an ending sequence just to get it all out there? And
no, they ran out of budget, yeah.
Right, that's kind of what my impression was.
That's not even debate. I think that I read that in an interview even somewhere.
So you think Harvester was trying to go for some deeper message about violence and how it...
Video games specifically?
Yeah, video game violence and its effects on something. I mean, I'm having trouble communicating what I think their message might be because that's how bad of a job it did in trying to portray any kind of message, really.
I think the bullshit about the surprise twist is that there's no real clues to the surprise twist anywhere. You know?
Yeah.
Because even trying to rewrite some of the events through the frame, the lens of the twist at the end,
right,
it doesn't make sense to me.
Well, yeah, you get the twist, and then a couple minutes later you get credits.
Right, pretty much.
So there's no time to really absorb anything. It's just like, this is what happened. The end.
But even knowing that, like, when watching the game again, it's not even like, the events don't particularly seem geared toward that, you know?
Yeah, the build-up isn't what you would expect it to lead up to.
Yeah.
So, still an interesting experiment, I think, at least. But I do think the time I spent getting invested a bit into what was happening was a bit wasted in the end. I felt a little let down.
I feel like the thing is, I was trying to kind of like tell you, you know, like you're not going to be satisfied. There is an ending.
Yeah,
don't expect anything big. But I don't know. We still got extras to do, I guess.
But at least we had chess piece coming to life and Chessmaster getting his head getting disemboweled, I suppose.
That was my favorite part, is just when he hits himself in the face with an axe.
Yeah.
That is just out of nowhere and it's beautiful.
Yeah. Lotax, do you agree with any of that? That's true.
I think we're done here.
Yeah. That sums it up.
That's so. We have a way of ending things. Do you know what it is?
Oh God.
No, of course you don't, because you don't watch any fucking shit.
You don't watch a podcast.
You do when I'm done with it.
You guys don't send me traffic.
I fucking retweet your shit 24/7.
I know it. I see the extra 7 people a day when you do that.
Yeah, try the extra 77.
Yeah, they didn't show up.
Yeah, oh, well, I noticed your wallet is probably a little puffier now with all the fucking paychecks Google is sending you.
Oh, yeah, I'm rolling in the 10s now.
Yeah, fuck yes.
You're rolling in Danganronpa avatar money, friend.
Hey, yeah, wait a second here. All right. Thanks for coming in on this with us.
Sure, I had a fun time. I would like to do it again.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just guys talking about shit. I can talk about shit until my farts stop coming out.
Honestly, if this were a weekend, I could have gone for another 2 hours.
Talking about the Harvester ending with fart sounds in the background?
Well, that, and I have stuff. I have a whole DVD tower over there of video games and movies that I could have used. You ever see 8 Mile?
Yeah.
No. That's for next time. Don't actually answer.
No.
All right. Thank you very much, pal. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Wink. Huh?
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Later.
Bye-bye.